Hello there, my name is Mr. Williams and I'm a teacher at Upton Infant School, which is in Poole, and it's one of the Hamwick family of schools, and I'm going to be doing some online maths lessons with you. Now in this session we're going to be looking at the place value of numbers which have got tens and ones in them, that is, the value of each digit in the number. In this lesson we're going to be helped by some of my friends. So here we've got Suki, Sunny, Wilf, and Poppy.
Okay, let's start by getting our maths brains warmed up. And here's our friend Sunny with a question, and he's asking which numbers come next. So we're going to see some balloons with numbers on, and we've got to work out what is the rule for the sequence to see if we can work out which numbers come next. So we've got a 12, then we've got a 14, and then a 16. So you've got to work out the next two numbers in that sequence. I'll give you some thinking time. Okay, are you ready? So the next number in the sequence is 18, and then the next one is 20. Well done if you got those right. So our rule for that sequence was we were counting in twos or adding on 2 each time. So 12 add 2 is 14. 14 add 2 is 16. 16 add 2 is 18. Add 18, add 2 is 20. Well done. Okay, here's our next one. Which numbers come next in the sequence? So we've got a red balloon with 40, a blue balloon with 30, and a red one with 20. Which numbers come next? Have a little think. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. So the next number was 10 and the last number was 0. Well done if you got those correct. And this time our rule was we were counting backwards in tens or taking away 10 each time. So 40, take away 10 is 30, 30, take away 10 is 20, 20, take away 10 is 10, and finally 10, take away 10 was 0. Well done. Okay, here's Sunny with our next one. So we've got a 3, and then we've got a 6, and then we have a 9. What are the next two numbers in this sequence? Okay, have you had time enough to do it? Okay, let's see what the next balloons are. So we had 3, 6, 9. The next one was 12. And then after that it was 15. Ah, super work if you got those ones right. And what was the rule this time? Yes, we were counting in 3. So we started with 3. 3, add 3 is 6. 6, add 3 is 9. 9, add 3 is 12. And 12, add 3 is 15. Super work, everybody. Okay, one last one. Okay, we've got a red balloon with 12, then we've got a 10, then we've got an 8. Okay, what's next in the sequence? Have a little think. Okay, are you ready? Okay, the next number is 6. And after that, it's 4. Well done if you got that sequence correct. And of course, our rule this time was we were counting backwards in twos or taking away 2. So 12, take away 2 is 10. 10, take away 2 is 8. 8, take away 2 is 6. And 6, take away 2 is 4. Well done, everybody.
Oh, well done, everybody. I hope your maths brains are warmed up now. Now, like I said, this session is all about the place value of numbers which have got tens and ones in them. Sometimes we call the ones units. And these numbers are called two-digit numbers. Now, before we get started, we just need to get together all of the equipment that we are going to need for this session.
Okay, these are the things that you will need for this session. Now, the first thing you're going to need are some objects to count. Now, I'm going to use pasta today, but you could use anything. You could use buttons, you could collect some stones, or you could use Lego bricks, but you are going to need quite a lot of them, about 40 or 50 objects to count. You're also going to need 5 cups. Any cups will do. I've got some paper cups here that I'm going to use today. And you will also need a pencil and paper, or a whiteboard and a pen if you've got one of those. So pause the video here whilst you go and collect all of the objects that you need for this session. Right, I've got my pile of pasta ready to count, and I'm going to take a group of it. I'm going to count this group, and I'm going to estimate, have a sensible guess that there's about 25 bits of pasta in that pile. So I'm going to have a go at counting now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, is that 6 or 7? Let me start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, was that 11 or 12? Hang on a second. Oh, what's that, Wilf? You think I should have a go at counting in twos? Well, that could help me. Let's try that. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, that was 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, and one left over is 25. Well, that was a very good estimate by myself. There were 25 pieces of pasta. Now, oh, what's that, Poppy? You've got another way that we could have counted them. Counting in tens. That's a brilliant idea. So we counted up 25 pieces of pasta. Let's try Poppy's way as well. So this way, we're going to put them into groups of 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to put those 10 bits of pasta in a cup. Okay, now I'm going to count up another group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to put them in another cup. So I've got 1 10 and another 10. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of pasta as well. So we've got 10, and 10 is 20. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 20 and 5. That's 25 pieces of pasta. Okay, that was a good idea to count by putting them into groups of 10. So thank you for that, Poppy. Let's try another one. Put my pasta back. Okay, I'm going to get another group of pasta. There we go. Oh, there looks like there's a bit more in this pile. So I'm going to estimate this time that there's 42 bits of pasta. Okay, so we're going to put them into our groups of 10 to begin with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put them in a cup. 10 bits of pasta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put them in another cup. Okay, that's another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in a cup. That's 3 lots of 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And put them in a cup. So that's my 4th lot of 10. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7 left over. So I can't make a group of 10 with them. I've got 7 bits of pasta, or I could say 7 ones, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 10s there. So 4 10s is 40, and 7 ones is 7. So I have got 47 bits of pasta. Well, I think it's about time that you did some counting now. So, what I would like you to do is to get your pasta, or your buttons, or your stones, or whatever it is that you've got to count, and take a little group of them, see if you can have a little estimate of how much is in the group, and then count the group by taking out the groups of 10 and putting the 10 bits of pasta, or your 10 pebbles, into cups, and do that for every group of 10 that you've got, and then count the ones left over, so you can work out how much pasta is there altogether. Now do that a few times for a few different size groups of pasta. So pause the video now, and then come back here once you've done your counting. Good luck! Brilliant counting, everybody. Well done. Now then, just before we start our next activity, what I would like you to do is to make sure that you've got your 5 cups, each with 10 pieces of pasta in. So before we start, just pause the video, put the pasta into your cups, and then we'll be ready to start our next activity. Now that we've got all of our pasta arranged into groups of 10, I'm going to use this to represent some numbers. So I've made a number here. Can you work out what number I am showing? So I've got 2 cups, and remember, our cups have got 10 pieces of pasta in, and then I've got some other bits of pasta on their own. So let's see. So I've got 1 cup of 10 and another cup of 10, so that's 2 lots of 10, which is 20. 10 add 10 is 20. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 single bits of pasta. So I've got 20 and I've got 4. And 20 and 4 all together is 24. So my picture here shows 24 pieces of pasta. Okay, here's another one for you. Can you work out what number I am representing here with my pasta? Have a little think. How many 10s are there and how many 1s? Okay, let's start with our 10s. We have got 10, 20, 30 pieces of pasta there. Now let's go on to our 1s, and we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 30 and I've got 6. 30 and 6 is 36. I have 36 pieces of pasta. Now then, I have got some groups of pasta here to represent 4 different numbers. I've got my groups of 10 and I've got my groups of 1. So can you work out what each number is that I have represented here? Now pause the video and come back when you think you have worked out what each number is. Okay, welcome back everybody. How did you get on? Let's have a look at the different numbers. Okay, number 1, we have got 1 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1s. So we've got a 10 and a 5, and that number is 15. Okay, on to number 2, and we have got 2 lots of 10, but we haven't got any 1s. So a 10 and a 10 is 20. Okay, on to the next one, and this time, number 3, we have got 10, 20, 30, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have got 44 shown there. And on to our very last one, we have got number 4. We've got 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 1s. Hang on a moment. If we've got 10 1s, well, we could change that, couldn't we? We could swap that and put them all into a cup and make another 10. So here we've now got 2 lots of 10, which again is 20. Well done if you work those ones out. Brilliant work, everybody. Now, what we are going to do next is you are going to use your pasta to have a go at making some numbers yourselves.
Now then, these are the numbers that Sunny would like you to make. So the first one is 25, 22, 32, 6 and 30. So pause the video here and come back when you've had a go at making those different numbers using your pasta in your tens and your ones. Good luck, everybody. Welcome back. How did you get on? Well, I've had a go as well, so let me show you mine and you can check if you had the same thing. So for 25, I used 2 10s and 5 1s. Then for 22, well, I already had my 2 10s from before, and I needed 2 10s and 2 1s. Now the next one was 32, and I spotted that for 22 I already had 2 1s, I had 2 10s, and I needed one more 10 because 30 is 10 more than 20. So all I had to do is to get one more cup of 10s. So I had 3 10s and 2 1s. Number 4, we had to make the number 6, and we didn't need any 10s at all for that. We just needed 6 pieces of pasta. Then finally for 30, well, for the number 30 we've got 3 10s and no 1s. So all I needed was my 3 cups with 10 pasta in, 3 lots of 10 makes 30. Well done if you got those ones correct.
Oh, well done. Great work, everybody. So today we have been looking at counting numbers which have got 10s and 1s in them. And what we're going to do next is to use everything that we've been practicing to have a go at solving some problems.
So here's our friends Poppy and Wilf with a problem for you. And Poppy is saying, we have these crayons. And Wilf is saying, we need 44 crayons altogether. How many more do we need? So you can see how many crayons they've got. How many more will they need so that they've got 44 crayons? Pause the video here. Have a little think to see if you can work it out using all of the ideas that we've looked at today. Now, good luck with that. Come back here when you've had a go. Welcome back, everybody. How did you get on? Well, let's see if we can just go through this one all together. So, first of all, Poppy was saying we have these crayons. How many crayons have they got there all together? Well, they have got a 10 and another 10 and another 10. 3 lots of 10, that makes 30. 3 10s are 30. And then they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 1s. So they've got 30 and 4. So all together they have got 34 crayons. Now, Wilf was saying we need 44 crayons altogether. How many more do we need? Well, if we look at our number 34, we have got 3 10s and 4 1s. So if they need 44 crayons, we don't need to change our 1s. We've already got 4 1s, but we do need to change our 10s. We've only got 3 lots of 10 and we need 4 lots of 10. So actually, we would need to get another packet of crayons which have got 10 in the packet. So we need another 10, and that way we would have 40 and 4, which would be 44. So we would just need one more packet of 10. Well done if you got that one right.
Well done. I think you have done fantastic work today. In this session, we have been counting 2-digit numbers, that is, numbers with 10s and 1s. And in the next session, we are going to be looking even more at 2-digit numbers and how we represent them in different ways. So, I will see you in the next session. Goodbye.